Hey everybody, a Retro Geek Dad here, back with another toy review. This time we're looking at these two Snake Eyes figures. They are from 2011. They're part of the final figures that were kind of put out for the 30th anniversary wave. I picked these up at the Dollar General. I think they were like $5 a piece if I remember. It was kind of like them kind of finishing off and using whatever they had left over, I guess. But these figures in particular, they're both Snake Eyes, but they're kind of repaints, and they kind of just utilize accessories from other figures. But I'm real excited to kind of get into these. We're going to do a package walkthrough, and we're going to do an unboxing and a review of the figures. So stay tuned. Okay, so these two Snake Eyes, they're both from the same mold, but the Snake Eyes here, this is actually based on the version 4 Snake Eyes, which I'll put a picture up real quick. And so I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack for this, but actually version 4 Snake Eyes is one of my favorite, is probably the most favorite Snake Eyes version that I like. And the green one here is just a recolor of this one. So we'll take a look at the back real quick. So there was only a few of these figures that the Dollar General had put out. We've got Duke, Snake Eyes Shipwreck, Cobra Commander, Cobra Trooper, and Storm Shadow. So of each of these figures there was a recolor version. I only ever managed to find Snake Eyes. I would have liked to get the Cobra Trooper. That would have been cool. But so they're just recolors. This one has more of a green kind of jungle theme, whereas this one's based more on the version 4. So take a look at this one real quick. So of course the package is kind of beat up, but I'm gonna open it anyway. So we have Snake Eyes Commando, and he comes with just the one sword, and he's got a stand in there. These were put out by Hasbro. Right here at the bottom, it was 2011 that these came out. So they were kind of like, you wouldn't have found these at Walmart. You would have found them at like the Dollar General or any of like the I guess the smaller discount stores. Dollar General, Family Dollar maybe, things like that. But they are really cool. It's kind of just a repaint of another figure, and it uses accessories that other figures would have had. And I'll take a look at the green one. So it's basically the same figure, just repainted differently. And 2011. So we'll do the barcodes. So there is the barcode for the regular one, and the barcode for the other Snake Eyes, which I think they're the same barcode. Yeah, they're both the same barcode. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to open up the regular Snake Eyes, then we'll do the recolor. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to open this Snake Eyes. So like I said, this is from 2011. I just kind of had it, basically sitting in storage really. I've got his little tattoo there. And I'm not going to pronounce it because I'm sure I'm going to mess it up, but that's his Ninja Clan tattoo. So the stand we have, of course, it has no name on it. I know the other ones usually have the name on it. This one does not. Basic stand. It actually has a 2007 stamp on it. So it's just reused, or used the same mold. We've got our Snake Eyes here. And there's not any, rubber bands or ties. Like I was saying, this was based on the version 4 Snake Eyes. So I'm going to take his sword out of his hand, kind of get a look at articulation here. With the camera. So articulation is pretty standard for the 3 3/4 figures. You know, lots of movement in the joints. You know, with the head that moves, it's on a ball joint. The arms, you know, they're on the joint here. We have the elbow, and it bends, and it's on a joint in there. And then the wrist, of course, twists. It does not have a rocker in it. I know some of the 3 3/4 figures had rockers. This one does not. There is a joint here at the torso or the top of the chest, and of course with the vest on. So it moves a little bit, and then with the waist. Okay, so there is no joint at the waist. It only moves at the top of the chest here. The joints with the legs, of course we've got the pin, like the old school G.I. Joes. Knees are double jointed, and the foot does have a back and forth, and it does left and right. So just your basic 3 3/4 articulation with these old G.I. Joes. His vest, it is removable. There's a little piece right there, so we can take the vest off and slide it over his head. So there's the regular body without the vest. A little piece of something on that. But there's your standard figure. Not too bad, pretty cool. Of course, the vest is just the gray vest. I'm not sure which figure it's from. I probably utilized it several times with different figures. It just snaps back in. And he's got a sword, which the sword does have a painted handle. It's kind of hard to see. So it's not a solid color. They actually, you know, painted the handle. So throw that there. And then with the stand, we do have the footholes. I'll just put those on the pegs. And there we go. Not bad. It comes across more as like a custom figure, but I like it. I really wish that we could get a classified version of the version 4 Snake Eyes. I've been tweeting Hasbro constantly about getting us a classified version of this Snake Eyes. So yeah, check out my Twitter page too if y'all want to. So it's a really cool figure. I'm happy with it. So we're gonna set this one here. So this is just the recolor. It's kind of like a jungle theme, I guess. It's pretty cool. Go ahead and open this one. So, same stand, still no name on it, 2007. I do like how they did do the recolors. Oops. I like how they did the recolors of the figures. It just kind of gave it a different, something different, you know. Something different that was added to the line, you know, just the recolors of the figures. So we have the same, you know, same figure really, just different colors. So instead of the blue, it's the green. His visor is green instead of the red, and his vest is, you know, green instead of the gray for the other one. So same articulation, and basically the same figure. See what he looks like without his vest on. Just kind of slide that over. Attempt to. There we go. So there's him without his vest, which I think the colors work pretty good. I think they've come out pretty good. Slide that back on. Come on. There we go. Just snap that back in. So yeah, really awesome little figure. And his sword is gold, but it's not painted on the handle. It's one solid color. We'll stick that in there. We'll put him on his stand. So yeah, I really like these. Pretty cool. But I gotta go with the original here. Definitely my favorite. So Hasbro, if you're watching, once again, when are we getting a version 4 Snake Eyes in the Classified series?